A brief message from your friendly neighborhood editing Jordan. We tend to try to keep things pretty PG-13 around here, but this is an improv podcast. So, who knows what we're going to say. Sometimes we throw in some swearing, some sexual content, and some violence. So, as a general warning, viewer discretion is advised. Also to be noted, the opinions stated about a certain tabletop role-playing game are just that, our opinions. We love the game and we like talking about it. So, any criticisms are really just all in good fun. That being said, wizards, please hire us. All right, with that out of the way, let's get on with the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Nat One Podcast, aka Nope, because nope, you're not gonna want to hear what we're about to have to say. I'm Pertuset.
I'm Levi.
And I'm Jordan.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Another year, another set of crappy holiday movies. All right, people, let's get a move on here. Let's start spitting our ideas out. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
I mean, at some point we gotta have a win, but I really don't know that we can beat Hot Frosty.
You know, we do this every year. We come in here and we spit out our hot garbage for what we want to make for holiday movies every year. You know, the people, they eat it up. We put out the same thing every single time. And I don't really think it matters. I think we just put the ideas on the table and we all go home for the holidays. So
Why can't movies in this genre still be artistic and worth value?
Because they did that all the last century.
and they don't also
Not gonna happen again.
They don't make money anymore. They don't. People don't.
True.
Only like 24 people like to watch those. So we don't get paid if we do that.
Well, that new Christmas action movie actually did make it to a theater screening. How did that one do?
Only about 24 people watched that one. We're not getting paid for that one. We're not getting paid.
Great. I thought that was going to do Die Hard numbers.
Well, so did the people who produced it too. They seemed to put kind of all their eggs in their basket with that one, but it was, you know, in hindsight, it looked like it wasn't going to do well.
We spent so much money on the actor's salary.
Yeah, no, the boulder was really expensive to get in there. Yeah, but he also was kind of the driving force behind the whole thing. He really wanted to do it too. So say what you will.
We lost 5 interns on that movie.
Yeah. At least they were unpaid though.
Yeah.
So does anyone want to start, or are we just gonna sit here all day until, you know, Frosty the Snowman drools down our back or something? Come on, let me hear him. I don't like the face you made. I don't like the face you made at me recommending that as a thing to happen. You seem too excited by that.
I'm scared. I'm new here. I don't know if these are going to be any good.
All right, so you're volunteering to go first then.
Okay. But mind you, I'm fresh off the boat. I've come here with the intention of revitalizing artistic value in seasonal films.
Okay.
You're a
Yeah.
Nepo, baby,
Enough
we
with the
get it.
spiel. Enough with the spiel. Just hit us with it.
I like The Godfather, okay?
Okay, we get it. Get on with it.
So my first film, if you can call it that, experience really, it features a story that is familiar yet at the same time new, in which there are a pair of star-crossed lovers, one in part of a world where it snows all the time, and the other, Los Angeles.
Okay, I'm liking where this is going.
When the Los Angelesite ends up going to the land of snow, they discover something. They discover a secret, and they discover how they truly feel with their non-Los Angelesite friend, or more than friend.
What's the secret?
Well, It's going to be up to interpretation for every
Oh,
audience
here
member.
we go.
I will
Listen,
not confirm one way or the other. I will simply give you the working title.
li- okay.
Whispers in Snow of Yellow.
And is this a live action or is this animated?
I figured we could use a combination to truly get the point across.
That's what I was afraid you were gonna say.
Could I ask what the inspiration behind the title was?
It was something very personal to me.
Oh, oh, I see. I just I'm not sure how well that'll translate to the public because I mean, you know what they say about yellow snow.
What?
Okay. Well, I see what you're going for here, but I just have the concern that it's supposed to be a Christmas movie, a holiday movie. I don't think it
It doesn't
needs
seem
to.
very holiday.
But don't
Yeah.
worry, I've got that covered. We will have Timothy Chalamet.
Okay. Okay. That I like that. I like that. Do you know how much we're gonna have to pay him though? Because like we're at the end of the yearly budget right now. I don't know if we can.
Well, I have heard from a friend of a friend who's also fresh in the industry helping Mr. Chalamet, and it says that you can compete in him with a game of life or death, and you can either then pay his fee if you lose, or he will do whatever he wants he'll do your film for like a hot dog.
He really took that Dune thing seriously, didn't he?
Wait, so you're saying
Mm.
if we win in this game of life or death with him, we can just he'll just do it for like free, basically?
Well, for like a hot dog.
For like a hot dog? That's like pretty much for free. That's like $5.
Mm.
Well, if you go
All
to
right.
Costco, I think it's less than $5. You're in charge of fighting Chalamet, though. I'm not doing that.
What? Oh, I'll get an
Your
intern to
idea,
do
you
it.
fight
It is
Chalamet.
it is your film. It is your film. If you want Chalamet on board, I think that you have to pay that price.
And then I
Okay.
think if we get him for a hot dog, then we should be able to hire like the irrelevant 90s sitcom actors to
Mm,
flesh out the
mm.
rest of the cast instead of just
Yes,
bringing him over.
yes. Great
Get
Hmm.
idea.
some of that name recognition.
Great idea.
Yes.
That's good. And we can like bank off of nostalgia with it because it's like a holiday film. People are gonna
Hmm.
be trying to think about the good times. Perfect. I
Adam
like it.
Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler?
I don't
Hmm.
I don't think he's in our price range.
Mm. We'll film it in a vacation hotspot. Problem solved.
But isn't it
Though he
supposed
will ask all of his friends to be in the cast as main leads
Yeah,
as
I
well.
don't,
but
and
also
we don't
wasn't
have the
there
money for
supposed
Jennifer Aniston.
Snow didn't okay. Okay. So that sounds like something. Uh we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. Um
I'm expecting to be in the top 10 of the AFI's film list by the end of
well,
this.
That should not
it's
be your goal.
good to
It's
set high
it's a moonshot.
expectations. Um all right. So what about you? Any new great ideas?
Okay, I have been brainstorming. So I've been looking at the metrics, and so far, what's been doing really well on streaming services is the Netflix Cinematic Christmas Universe. And the most recent installment of that was, drumroll please, a heist movie. They took their Princess Switch movie franchise, which has three Vanessa Hudgenses for some reason, and the third one was a heist starring the bad Vanessa Hudgens. So I'm thinking we capitalize off of that momentum, and I am proposing a Christmas heist that is equal parts John Wick and that one magician heist movie that they did two of.
Yeah, I see where you're going with this, but I feel like we're treading back into familiar territory with that movie we just talked about, the one that kind of just came out. Um, how are you going to differentiate because like clearly setting it up to be a heist, it's got to have like some action, especially if you're gonna like be painting it similar to like John Wick or Now You See Me. So like, how are you gonna differentiate from more recent flops, so to speak?
Well, I don't think that this is going to be a flop. I think that this is going to be a hit. So, what I'm proposing, the movie is called A Very Merry Heist Santa Strikes Back. So, there's this huge attack on the North Pole in which they kidnap Rudolph. And so that's where you get the John Wick element is Santa and his elves have to go on a journey
I
to
see.
save Rudolph. And then you get the magic elements from Now You See Me because he's Santa and he's magic.
Okay.
Hmm. I'm not a fan whatsoever. It's all too it's too Hollywood. It has all of its superficial levels. You've probably not heard of this show. You probably haven't seen it, but there's a show called Rick and Morty where they purposefully point out how tropey and unfulfilling heist films are, and they're very smart. So,
See, I understand what you're saying, but you're an idiot. Go sit in the corner. Heist
mm,
films are always great, no exceptions. We can have an ensemble cast for super cheap because, once again, if we bank in on those 90s sitcom stars, we don't have to pay them. They'll work for eggnog. And you have the magic element from Now You See Me, which did really, really well, and it's a cult classic. Everybody loves John Wick. If we waste like less of the budget on the sitcom stars, maybe we can even get Keanu Reeves as Santa Claus. And I'm thinking Danny DeVito is Rudolph.
Okay.
mm.
Okay.
And
I'm
the holiday
understand
is commercial. So of course it's
exactly.
gonna
That's
be
what I was about to
tropey.
say is like I'm seeing where you're coming from, but I do have to admit, it's the holidays. It's kind of like, people just kind of want to have a fun movie. It doesn't really have to be too over the top. It doesn't have to make too much sense. There is a history of action movies being also tie-ins with holiday movies as well. So like people like that stuff around Christmas time. I think it has potential, but we just have to do it right.
People don't want to think on Christmas.
Precisely.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, Keanu Reeves has black hair. Santa infamously has white hair. The metrics aren't lining up to me.
Well, we can just
That's what hair white and CGI is for.
I was just gonna say we could
Mm.
like dunk him in a tub of paint, but
That
That's
also works. That's probably
practical.
cheaper. That's cheaper.
yeah. All right. Well, okay, those sound good. As you know, even though I'm sort of the head of this meeting, I still also have to contribute as well, though, and provide ideas, kind of part of, the team building culture we do here. So I decided this year, I thought since all of you were going to come up with such great general ideas for a wide audience, I would try to, court a specific demographic. And I was thinking, young people these days, like they're so much different than how the generations we grew up in are and the themes we've had in our movies, and they just like different kind of stuff. So I thought, what if we made the first Gen Alpha movie, right? The first one that's just for them, and it has themes based around what we know about them as a generation.
I don't think we have the money for the licensing for Skibbity Toilet.
Just hold on, just hold on, just
Mm.
hold on. I'm not there yet. So first, where is it here? I have it written down somewhere. First, I've got how to riz your way onto Santa's nice list. So the premise is that somehow we've got a young guy and he finds out through ways that can be figured out that he's on Santa's naughty list this year. But he's not having any of that. He doesn't want that. So he decides he's going to go on a journey to the North Pole to get himself back on the nice list. But he's going to do it using his amazing Riz skills, as the young ones say, that he's picked up over the years being in high school as a young man. So it's going to be the classic like hero's journey where he's going to set off and
Mm.
he's going to overcome challenges along the way every time using his Riz, right? He's going to like have to hitchhike and he's gonna like get into like, I don't know, maybe he's from the United States, so he's like in Canada, right? He's going to North Pole, so he's in Canada, and he's got to like find some natives, and then he's got to riz them up so that they'll get him on a sled and take him farther towards the North Pole. And then he's gonna have to get all the way to the North Pole somehow. So he's gonna, like, I don't know, riz up the Yeti or something, right? Right? Does that sound good? Like,
I only have two words to say about this prospect of a film. Love wins.
love wins. Love wins. See, the kids love that. The kids love that these days. They
Mhm.
love wins.
But who, I'm sorry, is this supposed to fall in line with like a holiday romance? Who is is the Yeti the love interest?
Well, no, see, okay, he's using his Riz skills to progressively get to Santa, who he then rizzes to get back on the nice list. So
So
Santa is the
Santa's the
final
love
goal.
interest.
Yes, at the
Gotcha.
very end. And I don't know, we could just play it straight and have him, like win, or we could have it be like, oh, your Riz is what got you on the naughty list in the first place, silly. You had to learn to not do that or something like that. I don't know. We could do that too.
Mm.
Have it be
I'm
like a lesson.
interested. The only thing I'm seeing a problem with marketing wise is we probably can't show this in either Florida or Utah.
I do think this has potential to be the next generation's Borat.
I like how you're thinking. I like how you're thinking. And we could cast Sacha Baron Cohen as the young 17-year-old child.
Yes.
Wait, this is a child trying to riz their way to
Well, yeah,
Santa?
we can't have it be because it's like Gen Alpha. They're like still in high school. We can't have it be like what, how old is he now? Like in his 50s? We can't have him just be himself.
Yeah, so in that case so can we instead make Santa age appropriate? Have that be a B plot, inexperienced Santa?
Sure, I'm sure that this will not overcomplicate the film whatsoever in any way and make it hard to follow.
Well, if you're going for
And
the hero's journey narrative, there should be some kind of underlying B plot
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
we can save on casting by making Santa also Sacha Baron Cohen.
Precisely. And we'll just never have them in the same shot until the very end.
Oh, you
And
can have
then,
them in the same shot. Netflix developed that technology for the multiple Vanessa Hudgens eye.
oh, okay.
Mm.
Huh?
It
Uh,
was ancient technology founded by Adam Sandler with Jack and Jill.
mm-hmm.
I
Okay, I
thought it
see.
was developed for Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, does that mean we're gonna have to get the rights from Adam Sandler again? Because again, that's a problem. He's got a big, price range for stuff.
Unless you know Adam Sandler.
I don't know Adam Sandler. I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
know Adam Sandler as a person, as an actor, but like I don't know him personally.
I just think anything should be done in the name of art.
Okay. Well, we can think about it. We can think about it. So, yeah, give me some more. Give me some more. I know we all didn't come here with one idea today, so hit me with something
Mm.
else.
Well, I do have another one that I have much more confidence in.
Okay.
This one I've entitled The Red-Headed Revelation.
Oh,
Oh, is this based on like the thing where in the old cartoons young Santa had red hair?
I don't.
Yes,
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. I'm apparently out of the loop.
it's a determination film. It is a coming of age film. It is about one understanding who they are, believing they know who they are and who they've always been, but then having their world flipped on its head and having to come to terms with their actual heritage that they didn't know about their entire life.
I love Elf.
It's similar but without the horrible comedic overtones.
Oh, so we're going for like a serious elf?
Exactly. Because you
Oh.
see, the revelation, the titular revelation is that the main character's father is a cookie.
Is it Cookie?
Hmm.
Like a sentient cookie?
That's up for interpretation.
I how how?
Not
Well, you see, this cookie was cut into the shape of a man.
So it's like a gingerbread cookie?
Exactly. It's a gingerbread man.
So it's a retelling of Pygmalion?
That's up for interpretation.
If you say that one more time, I swear to God.
Okay, but still, like, I'm still wondering how the actual, like, conception
Well,
of the
in
man.
theory, it should leave people at the audience when they leave the movie asking the question, did a ginger breed this man?
I
Of course, this is going to happen. This is all just like assumed. We see this through like photos and childhood memories
Mm-hmm.
of the main characters. But you're not going to show them doing things with a gingerbread man, right?
I had a plan for a 20-minute interpretive dance sequence that may or may not feature nudity.
Can you cut it to 5 PG-13?
I'll give you 3R and you're good.
like Alan Wake 2.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, no, people liked that. People liked that. Yeah, no.
It won awards.
It did win awards, and they did that whole thing. They did that whole thing at the what do they? It's like the Oscars, but for losers. The Game Awards, I think it's called. Uh,
Mm-hmm. I
yeah, they
don't
did
mess with
that.
inferior art forms.
They did like a whole song and dance thing to it. It was really, really weird. But they seemed to like it. So yeah, no, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, we can work with that, I think. Although I do think, sorry, but I think I kind of steered us more towards the how did the man come to be, and obviously that's not what the whole that's not what the whole movie's gonna be, right?
It's going to be a question. That part is simply the answer.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with the person who hired you.
I was
It's his
actually,
uncle.
I attended the Lynchian school of thought.
Uh-huh, yeah, okay, good ideas, good ideas. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. Hit me with some
Mm-hmm.
more here.
Okay, continuing on with the heist theme. Here's how I think we get a little more cash flow going, because I think that this could end up with a partnership with Hasbro.
Oh,
So
okay, okay, I'm
this
liking
one
that.
is called The Great Candy Cane Heist. We set it in the peppermint woods of Candyland. And I don't remember what the character is that lives in Candyland Peppermint Forest. I don't even know if that's what it's called, because what am I, a 5-year-old? But whoever the hell lives in Peppermint Forest, the great magical candy cane of peppermint.
Peppermint Butler.
Yes. The great magical candy cane of candy peppermint goes missing. And it is stolen. And so the peppermint butler must put together a team of other denizens of Candyland to retrieve it from the licorice bitch, whatever character
Oh,
that is.
Grandma Nut.
Yeah, that one. But yeah, Candyland Heist. And then we can do a special reprint of the game that is both Christmas themed and we can add like additional peppermint lands,
Mm,
do a character tie-in and put
hmm.
somebody's face on the box.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming this is gonna be like an animated movie, obviously,
Yes.
because it's got all these little funny little characters in it. Okay, so then, okay, I'm liking it. Seems like a good, fun movie for the holidays. Who are we gonna have play the Peppermint Butler?
Well, it's
Because
animated, so
I've
of
already
course
got
Chris
someone in mind.
Pratt.
Yes, Chris
Yeah, Chris
Pratt.
Pratt.
You were on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
All right,
it
all
has
right.
to be. Has to be. And then maybe we get Jack Black to play the grandmother.
We could get
Mm.
Jack Black to play the grandmother. He's good at doing that. He's good at doing that
Yes,
recently.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, do you have any concerns, Mr. I don't I don't actually remember your name. Who hired you?
Well, my thoughts are honestly, this is how you end up with Joker.
Which one?
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, I mean, Joker was massively critically acclaimed and did remarkably well in the box office. So, sure.
he's not elaborating. I don't He's just smiling. Okay. All right. Okay, well, yeah. So Good. Hasbro tie. Now we do have to make sure though that we don't, you know, go forward with this without Hasbro because then we get into they're gonna sue us
Well, yeah,
stuff.
no,
So,
this is entirely hypothetical, and I'm currently in talks with the CEO's assistant's assistant
mm,
janitor.
okay.
In
Good.
time, they'll be
They're
the
passing
CEO.
notes.
Yeah, yeah, good, good, good. All right. Okay. Well, that sounds good. Good ideas. Good ideas so far. All right. Well, continuing with my theme, since we've all apparently just picked similar through lines where we all just picked a theme and stuck with it kind of through this. I've got another one. I've got another one for the young audience. This one, though, not romance themed. This one is your standard, we've got to save Christmas narrative, but with a new, unique, young spin on it, right? So, turns out Santa Claus has got addicted to watching Twitch streamers, right? For the first time, the elves come back this Christmas year and they're like, oh, Santa, we got like Wi-Fi now. You can go on the internet. And he's like, oh, okay. And he does that. And then he finds like YouTube and Twitch streamers and he gets so addicted to them that he can't do Christmas. He hasn't prepared for Christmas at all. So slowly a bunch of Twitch and YouTube streamers figure out based off of all the donations and super chats that he's given them that something's wrong with Santa, and so they band together and they all use their different methods of streaming and everything they do to all go to the North Pole together and save Christmas with their audiences and with the power of live entertainment. And yeah, I don't know. I was thinking we could get like Ninja. They like Ninja still, right? They like Ninja. Um, I was thinking
Who?
it could be like Avengers, but for like real streamers, right? Like we could get like Tyler One. We could get like oh they like VTubers now, right? We could put some of them in there, but we'd have to animate them. That would be like a combined animation with real life kind of thing. That might be difficult. So um but yeah, no, it could be like, Ready Player One, that did good, right? Everyone loved that when it was
That
just a
one did
bunch of
well.
references. So we could do that, but like references to like streaming and Twitch. We could get Dream. Everyone likes Dream.
As
Um,
long as he doesn't show his face.
as long, yeah, no, we'll give him that funny little mask that he wears, and he can keep that on the whole
He
time.
has to. It will be in his contract.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And we could
I
get
think it's great.
Germa. In fact, I actually think we should get Germa to be Santa Claus. I think that would work out for the best,
I think that
probably.
could work. And you know who we could get? We could get his head elf. Jay Schlatt just released a Christmas album.
Precisely. We could have Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt could be the guy who figures it out
Hmm.
because he's so Christmas minded, right? So
And then
he
he sings
figures
about it.
out something's wrong with Santa and then he rallies all the rest of the streamers to go save Christmas.
I think this is great. I think it has a very subversive take on capitalism, but I do
What?
think we should be
Whoa.
aware of the queso problem.
What?
The what?
What's the queso problem?
Well, you know,
Elaborate.
no.
I want to go back to the first part. Actually, honestly, I don't know if we should. I feel like you're just starting to say a lot of things that sound profound because you're refusing to tell us more after we ask about it.
I'll leave it up to audience interpretation.
Okay.
I'm gonna find your office.
I I don't know if he has one. I'm starting to think he kind of just came in here.
I'm telling you, he's a Nepo baby.
All right. So we're good. We're good with streaming through the holidays. We're
I
gonna
think that could work. I mean, you don't really have to pay streamers much.
We
Okay.
could pay
Yeah,
them an
no, yeah.
exposure.
Yeah, exactly. We're giving them exposure. We don't have to pay any of them at all. Like they do stuff like this all the time over there. They do these big collaborations and events where all of them get together to do stuff. It would be easy.
At most, we just have to give them each a Twitch subscription.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. What are those, like $5? So
If you go to Costco, it's less.
yeah, yeah. I didn't know Costco sold those. Okay, well, all right. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. I think we all were told to at least come with 3 prepared today. So I know you
Mhm.
guys at least got one more for me each.
Hmm.
You know, we we were kind of going in an order, so I just figured,
I'll do mine last.
oh boy. Okay. Well, do you have anything for me?
I
Do you?
mean, I guess that's me. Okay, so I'm gonna lead with the title first and then I'll explain. I think that this could save us like a lot of money and it has a guaranteed audience, guaranteed viewership, might even get us some awards. Okay, so the title, Mistletoe Mayhem, The Christmas Heist. Still going on the
Okay.
heist thing.
Yeah, yeah.
My proposal is that we take the movie Apocalypse Now, cut out the soundtrack, stick some Christmas music in the back of it. I mean, it's old and grainy anyway, so we can easily just put some like Christmas lights and a Christmas tree on the boat and then dub in some lines over about Christmas in the background. And we just release that.
Can we
And
make it
then we
French?
put a Santa. No, we're not putting it in French. Fuck that. We put a Santa hat on Marlon Brando.
Oh, okay.
Can the hat be French?
No,
French things or people think is artistic.
I
no.
I don't I mean, I we could try to court the France demographic. We could try to court the French.
Could we credit Marlon Brando as Marlon Brando, but French?
He's not French. He's Marlon Brando.
Could
But
we
what if we
get a French
replaced?
Marlon Brando?
I just think we should replace the O's in his names with EAUX in the credits.
Mm.
Okay, the entire appeal is just re-releasing Apocalypse Now, which is already critically acclaimed.
But it could be French.
No.
I don't know. I'm thinking that
Not even a little bit?
there's some room maybe we could do something with that. It's like you're putting a strange spin on things. They did just reopen Notre Dame Cathedral. That'll be a
Hmm?
big thing. The French love that. The French that we could French.
Okay,
We
hear
could
me
send it
out.
to
We
the
do.
producers.
I'm the producer. We do 2 cuts. We do the wide release, nothing French in it. Or the European release, we change the letters in his name, and then we have a silhouette of the cathedral in the background of the
Okay.
jungle.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I like that. I like that. I
Hmm.
think it could
Hmm.
work. I think it could work. Totally won't cost us ludicrous amounts of extra money.
No, it won't. Just buy the footage from AP.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, since you're wanting to go last, sir, um, I suppose I can give my third and final rendition, which was oh so kindly foreshadowed to earlier. So my final proposal I have for us today is, oh, where did it go here? Here it is. Deck the halls with skibbity balls. A holiday hoedown.
Again, I don't think we have the money to license Skibbity Toilet.
Is it copywritten? Did he copyright
I
skibbity
feel
toilet?
like it has been. I don't know.
I don't know if it has been yet. This might be our opportunity. We could swipe it out from under him, you know?
True. Change like one letter.
Yeah. Just have one of the I's be a A or an E or a
Or
Y.
even like a Y, or like just like where the I is where the pip is a dash
Yeah.
instead of a dot.
Yeah. Or we could just have all the I's be Y's
That
too.
also
We could
works.
there's tons of easy workarounds. But so I was thinking, I don't really know much about Skibbity Toilet besides its toilet. Um, so I don't know, toilet. I mean, there is a subtitle. I wrote a subtitle with it, but I'm kind of honestly forgetting at this point what it even is supposed to mean. The subtitle was a holiday hoedown. I was thinking maybe there's some kind of like dance off in there. Maybe it could be, maybe, okay, maybe we
Hmm.
don't make Christmas, the main thing that's going on, but it's like the backdrop is it's happening during Christmas, right? And so
Is this
maybe
what you were
it's
telling me about the Hannah Montana revival? Because she had that one
yes.
song.
Yes. I can't believe you remember the Hannah Montana revival. I
It
thought
was
we had
stuck
pretty
in
much
my
scrapped
brain.
that. But yeah, no, okay. So, oh, now I'm just sorry. I just thought about queso and the queso problem.
Is there a problem? I don't know how there's a problem with cheese.
Could you please elaborate on the balls?
But yeah, no. So what I was thinking is that the balls are, like the ornaments, because ornaments are typically orbed in shape, yeah, unless they're like a really stylized one. So because you're decking the halls with skibbity ball, it was gonna be like a whole thing of how there. And now I'm starting to think there's gonna be a dance off involved, maybe some kind of competition, and the grand prize is a skibbity ball. And all these dancers, they've got skibbity style.
Mm.
And it's like, so I don't know. Now I'm just inventing terms kind of, but I'm starting to dig it. I think I can see why the young people like this. It's very it's freeing.
And then you hit the nostalgia with Hannah Montana
Yeah,
because
and
you
then we
have
just
the
get Hannah
hoedown
Montana in there.
throwdown.
We could have her sing like a couple of her songs, and then she'll do the credit songs too. It'll be good. It'll be good.
It's
Yeah.
psychological. It's Freudian. It tackles toxic masculinity.
Mm.
I
I
think it's perfect.
I was with you until the last one, but okay. All right. Yeah. So, and I was also thinking we could just have it take place on one single set piece. Maybe we have it be like I was just thinking where the dance competition was going to take place. That's it.
Bottle
That's
episodes, they're cheap.
Yep, whole movie right there. Um, I was thinking maybe we could do it in like Central Park or something in New York. That could that could work. Um, but yeah, no. So okay. I was honestly expecting more pushback on the skibbity, but both of you seem to agree much more quickly. So, all right, moving along then. What do you have waiting for us?
Well, this one is one that admittedly I've had limited creative leeway on. However, the main person in charge for this one, I have immense faith in. So I am here to present to you the idea of this holiday film. It's it has to do with one man's trip, one man's journey as he ventures over the holidays, learning about what's important in life. It's very Forrest Gump-like. Um,
Gumpy.
yeah,
Gumpian.
I would say we should cast the lead as Kyle MacLachlan. At least that's what it's written here on my list. I don't know who all else we can get involved in the film, but I do think it's essential that he only repeats whatever words are said to him.
Why is that?
The
Why do you think that's essential?
I don't know the original creator did. The
Oh,
original creator thought
okay,
this was a good idea.
okay.
And who was the
Um,
original creator?
I'm not at liberty to reveal my sources.
Oh, all right, okay.
Um,
Or like an NDA?
no, I kind of just it's in the family, but
I told you he was a Nepo baby.
the working title right now is The Jolly Joyride of Dougie's Life. Now, here's where I had my creativity though, because we know that he's supposed to be aided by a woman, and I figured her name could be Jade, for example. Um, and this is where I really got to play with the hero's journey, as we've talked about so far. And so, in the first act, he would actually undergo a microscopic hero's journey through one trip with Jade. But then, for the rest of the film, he goes through another one because Jade gives two rides.
I what is this movie about?
Like you said, here you
Dougie.
can't just say hero's journey because that is the basic building blocks of a
Yeah,
story. Like
what's
what is the
Dougie
conflict? What is the call
what's
to
Dougie doing?
action? What is the journey to the innermost cave? How does he die and become reborn?
Well, I don't even care about, I just want to know, what is Dougie doing in the movie?
So what is
Jade gives 2 rides.
What, you said that. You
We
said
got
that
that
already. You
part.
said that part?
And how is it Christmas?
Dougie.
It's okay, now you're just repeat. See, this is the complete opposite of what you've been doing all day. Now you're just repeating 2 very nondescript. You're just repeating a phrase and a name.
I just got a text from my father. He bought this whole studio. You're all fired.
Like hell.
Sorry.
1 second. Let me go. Okay, give me. Yep.
No, I worked here for 27 years.
Just got an email. Yeah. Yeah, the studio's bought out.
I'm gonna find you.
Okay, so
I know one way it can be holiday themed. My dad is good friends with a guy whose last name is Frost.
So why are we still here doing this with him?
I don't know. If I'm not getting paid, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go clean up my desk.
Yeah, no, I'm coming. Bye, whoever you are. I don't know how you got in here, but hope your ideas work out for you, pal.
It's okay.
Hey, keep skibbity balls. Keep skibbity balls in the brain. Just in case, I could come back if you guys are thinking about that. So
we might. It's okay. My dad will just buy another one if this one doesn't pan out.
I am ripping out light fixtures.
Who is your dad?
I'll leave that up to into audience interpretation.
Okay, yeah, no, we're done. We're done here.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed the episode you just listened to. If you really like our content, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on YouTube, and look for us on Spotify. If you'd like to see us continuing to do more fun projects in the future, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can find our page linked in the description above all of our other social media links. And finally, if you'd like to keep up with the zany shenanigans of our lives and check out some more skit-based content and things like that, check us out on Twitter and TikTok, links in the description. And hey, thanks!